What's up, I'm Tyler Casey, and I'm doing the $20 Tuesday challenge. The first half of this video is on Cotton's channel. I spent $20 and I bought a cheap tripod and I pulled off a bunch of dope effects with it, so make sure to go check that out. On this video, I'm gonna give you my third tip, and that's jump cuts. So this is the most basic thing you can do with a tripod, is just leave it on the tripod. You wanna find an environment where the lighting's not gonna change that much, especially when the sun's setting, the shadows are gonna be all over the place. Also with trees, when the wind's blowing, you don't want that as well. You want somewhere where it's gonna be very contained. So basically what you do is you set the camera on the tripod, you don't touch it at all, you have your artist perform, and then you have them do something else, and then you can jump cut around between these. There's all sorts of other effects you can do with this too, so I'm gonna show you in the edit. So you could do this in any editing software, but I'm gonna do it in Premiere. So I have one big long clip with a bunch of different performances on a tripod. We set it there, you see me adjust right there, and then we start our performance. So here's the first scene. Let's get that, boom. And then we're gonna level these. So what you could do is you could sync these up to the music, but I'm just gonna do this for like dramatic effect or like B-roll. And then we have this other shot where I did change focus, so you can see the car is out of focus now, and he's in the foreground, but I made sure to lock the tripod off. You don't even really need a tripod. You can set your camera on top of a car if you really wanted to. And then we have the clean slate with the car with all the doors open, so we could have a lot of fun with that too. And then you see me close the, and then we just close the doors, and I got a handful of different shots. So there's that door open. There's a clean slate of that, and then here's a clean slate with everything closed. So another thing I probably should have did is I probably should have got one without the car in it, because that would have been pretty cool to have a scene with just out the car, so I could cut between that. But cool, so I have this right here. So the first basic thing that you can do is, it's real simple. You can just jump cut, and you can make a bunch of different cuts to the beat or to whatever, and you could just cut between all this. So as you can see, boom, boom, boom. And you can zoom in and you can make really fast choppy cuts. So that's the basic effect. You can pretty much understand that, and you could get creative with it. You can edit to the beat. You could have someone appear out of nowhere. Now I'm gonna show a couple other things that you can do. So I have an empty shot of the car right here. I'm gonna slow it down because I shot 4K 60. But I could even just take a screenshot and do it like that. So let's say he's performing. Another cool thing you can do is we can play with the opacity. So because we're on a tripod, we can play with the opacity. We can make him look like a ghost if we wanted to. And then, I mean, we could even have him fade out if we apply a transition. So that's another cool effect you can do, is you can have him fade out. And then another simple one is the clone effect. This one's pretty simple, but there's probably still some people who don't know about this effect. So it's really simple and easy to do in Premiere. I did 2 separate performances, and you could even have them look at each other in the performance. So he's on that side right there. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to effect control. I'm gonna go to opacity, and I'm just gonna draw a little box. I'm gonna divide this right in the middle. So this is definitely where you don't want any type of shadow changing or anything like that. Now you can see, we can see both of them, but if there is any type of lighting change, all you have to do is add a really strong feather, and that should pretty much clear it up. If you have to, you can track it with the mask path. But yeah, so you can see now we have 2 of them performing, and you really can't tell the difference. So you can do a lot of fun stuff with this. You could have 2 artists rap towards each other. You could have them wear different outfits. Just have as much fun as you can with it. So that's pretty much it for the $20 Tuesday. Make sure to go check out his very first one. He did an effect that's in the G-Eazy video. Killed this one. There's not any other tutorials out there on how to do this effect, so I would definitely go check that out. I'm Tyler Casey, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.